All right, we have to talk about what's going on with Proxima Centauri. All right. So a lot of people are talking about the radio signal that supposedly came from there. But I'm going to talk about something different, and then I'll get to that. So 2018, some data came back from a radio telescope that said that there was a weird large solar flare from Proxima Centauri. So the story I'm reading is on earthsky.org. Talks about a scientist saw that data and said, well, you know what, let's do a study. Let's see if I can get a study going. Astrophysicist Meredith McGregor of the University of Colorado Boulder led the research. Astronomers observed Proxima for 40 hours total in 2019. Now, she was able to get 9 telescopes focused on Proxima Centauri. In May of 2019, there was a super solar flare that was recorded on 5 of these 9 telescopes. One of the 5 that recorded it was also the Hubble Space Telescope. This super solar flare, which is 14,000 times brighter than a normal flare, but it was only visible in the ultraviolet and millimeter wavelengths. So this gigantic solar flare in May of 2019. And it lasted for 7 seconds. All right, May of 2019, got it? 7 seconds. It's considered 100 times more powerful than one of our sun's flares. It ranks as one of the most violent ever seen by one star anywhere in our galaxy that's been observed. So that's all very impressive, and I get that. But May of 2019, what else happened in May of 2019? And this is what I was getting to earlier, is on May 1st, 2019, before this gigantic flare, there was a radio signal. And it's still, there hasn't been a paper released on this radio signal yet, so we don't know. But it supposedly came from the Proxima system, and it was a 982 megahertz wave frequency radio signal. So it's very interesting, if nothing else. This is a different telescope that picked up this signal. The one that's the radio signal. That was a very steady signal. But it only happened in May, right? It was only recorded to have happened in May from Proxima. And there are several possibilities as to what could cause that. Now, I'm excited about the paper that's going to come out and talk about the signal, because I want to know if it happened. Did it happen during the same time as the solar flare? Did it happen immediately in front of it? Did it happen immediately after it? Because it was also in May of 2019. They both happened in May of 2019. It's giant solar flare, and then a separate incident recorded by a separate radio telescope. One of the ones that recorded the solar flare was the ALMA array, the large millimeter submillimeter array in northern Chile. That was part of the 9 telescopes, including the Hubble telescope, that picked up massive flare. but only one telescope picked up the radio signal. That one, I think, was in New Zealand or Australia. It was down near the outback for sure. I'll have to look that up to be more exact. But so I can't wait for that paper to come out on the radio signal. Again, a lot of other people too. But the fact that there was this giant flare, which is an unrelated incident from the same star as this radio signal, it's very fascinating to me, right? Did it happen after? Did it happen before? You know, to me, it's very interesting. Is it someone saying, "Hey, we need help. Our star's freaking out on us," or "Look out"? You know, we don't know. Did it happen before? Did it happen after? We're all waiting with bated breath. So, anyways, if you like my content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.